Ladies and gentlemen, welcome engineers. On today's video, we'll explore more features on Autodesk Inventor. So we open our software, we double click, we create a new file. We come here under template, English US, metric, then standard millimeter, you create. So on today's video, we'll be focusing on these features, sweep, loft, and coil, right? So I will show you how are you going to use those features. So we'll start with sweep. So sweep is used to obtain various shapes and bendings on a object depending on what you are required to draw. So let's say, for example, check. Mm, Okay. So let's say, for example, we are required to draw something like a pipe of some sort that come with an arc. Okay. Tangent. She it did. Right. So also it's something like, yep, tangent. Then okay, that's it. Yeah, so good. You finish your sketch, then you come to exactly the plane that is perpendicular to this line, right? You can create a sketch there, specifying the diameter of your pipe if it's a pipe. Let's give it 10, finish. Then you finish your sketch, then you sweep, right? So there we go. So this is how you are going to use your sweep, right? Maybe you are required to draw something with a complicated shape. You can use this feature. Right? So that's how we're going to use the feature. Then now let's explore on how we're going to use a loft. So you create a new file. So choose your XY plane. Then, for example, we can take the side. Then let's give it 20. Then finish your sketch. Then you offset from the plane. The offset from your XY plane. We use the XY plane. Then we XY. Okay. Offset from the plane. We choose XY plane. Uh, okay. Offset from the plane. XY plane. You choose the XY plane. Offset from the plane. Then we choose your specific dimension. On the distance to place your plane, you can choose. Okay. Sorry for that. Offset. Okay. You can drag or you can specify a specific dimension. Okay. In this case, let's take 10. Then we can create another type of a shape. Let's go with the rectangle. Let's go with a rectangle. There is, okay, you can make a square, make sure that they are correct. Then your dimension, I'm not sure. Okay, let me do this. That is 10, right? So should be 10. Right, then we can give it 5 to make sure it's at the center. Give it 5, right? Also from here to there, right? Right to center it. Okay, then from there, you can finish your sketch. And also we can take another plane, XY plane. You can offset from the plane. Come here, offset from the plane. You can choose the plane manually. In this case, I will choose the second plane. Then you extrude it within this 10 or 15, 15. There we go. Then from there, so we can go with a polygon. And from there, we can take the polygon. We just give it a bigger size. Choose any dimension just for practice purpose. Then here we go. We finish your sketch. Then we loft. So when you select your features, So you can hide your links, make them invisible. So here how to use the loft. It is used to create complicated um, object with different features, actually with different shapes, I can say. So as you so at first we had a circle, then we follow with a square, then now at the end it's a polygon. So yeah, some of the shapes are not the same. You can use the feature sweep locked, I mean, to create a complicated shape. Then now let's go for coil. Let's go for coil. You create new standard. Go with standard. Then that's that. On the X and Y axis. Okay, and also let's say you are required to create maybe a suspension spring for your vehicle or for the vehicle actually. So and now I want to create your suspension spring. So this is how we are going to go about it. So now we want the feature loss coil, right? We want the feature coil. So we're done with our drawing. You start by drawing your vertical line, then you draw the diameter of your spring. Then you specify the distance, how long it should be. Let's give it 100, right? Then you finish your sketch. You finish your sketch, then you come to coil. You come to coil. Then from there, you can give it a pitch, you can give it a degree and stuff, right? So so automatically the software, will determine your second, right? Then what you do, you click your vertical line. So here we go. On the pitch, depending on how long it should be, if you take 50 to be 50, so it will be too long. Then on the revolution. So for the pitch, let me show you how how to determine the pitch, the revolution. Let's give it 5. How we revolve 5 times, right? So for the pitch is the distance between these two, these two, right? So let's say we give it 1. You see, the distance also decreases. So whenever you extend the distance, uh, it also increases the distance between. So it's a pitch. It's a pitch, right? So then the revolution determines on how you call your spring, right? Let's give it 20, right? So we give it 20. Then on the angle, you can choose 0 or you can choose 1, right? So depending on how you want your spring to bend, and let me just give you an example with 30. So you see how it goes about this. So let's go with 1. Uh, right. So here we go. You're done with your spring. You're done with your spring. So ladies and gentlemen, this is how we use the following features: the sweep, the lock, and the coil. On the next video, we'll be exploring more features on Autodesk Inventor. Thank you for your time, ladies and gentlemen.